Kia ora koutou katoa, ngā mihi nui ki a koutou. Apologies for having to zoom in to you and not being able to be there kanohi ki te kanohi. Fortunately, with these COVID restrictions, we can't travel. But at this point, I want to introduce Wendy Stewart, who's in the audience, from our Injury Prevention Partnership team. And if you have any queries post this, then she'll be able to respond. So why we want to celebrate this occasion. So for ACC, this is an exciting venture for us. And there's three particular aspects of why we are quite excited about this initiative. The first one is that this is about affecting change in the construction sector. All of you here will know that the rate and severity of injuries in the construction sector is far too high. From an ACC scheme point of view, it's $156 million a year it costs the scheme in terms of injuries. Construction sector make up about 8% of the workforce, but they make up 16% of the work-related injuries. So that's too high. Many of these injuries are preventable. The costs, of course, are wider than what the impacts of the scheme. There's the social and economic costs for the workers who are injured, their whānau, and of course the businesses in which they work. So, as I said, many of these injuries are preventable, and it's great that we're able to support initiatives like this to be able to make a step change in keeping people safe and well while they're at work. The second reason to celebrate is that this is a great example of collaboration to affect change. We can all do our own bit to be able to make a difference, but it's the collective opportunity that this project gives us to really make a difference. So I just want to applaud the Canterbury Charter, the Building Innovation Partnership with the University of Canterbury, and for ACC and NB to be able to work together to be able to jointly invest in this initiative. On top of that, we know that one of the test sites will be the joint venture project between our ACC investment arm and Ngāi Tahu Property and building in Dunedin. And so it's a wonderful opportunity to be able to really have our collective effort to make a step change in keeping people safe and well. The third reason to celebrate is that innovation is key, that this is a digital-based sort of environment that we're in now. Doing what we normally would have done isn't going to make a difference. We'll get the same result, so let's do things differently. So this is about really maximising the value of technology and being able to visually represent those buildings. But it's not just about the technology, it's how we use it. And it's a vehicle to be able to have that wider collaboration and engagement with everyone involved in that building, right the way from the design, through the build, to the planning, through the decommissioning of the project even. So being able to have the opportunity and using this technology to enable those conversations to happen so that we can head off potential hazards or risks, right at the front end and keeping people safe and well. So for all of those reasons, we welcome the opportunity to be able to really support the sector to drive this, to get this initiative going. And I look forward to seeing the opportunity. Hopefully, I'm able to engage and meet with you kanohi ki te kanohi at some point, particularly with the governance level. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the results of this project. So I wish you well and enjoy you after your morning tea. Kia ora koutou.